Hey, universe. Ugh, I've been pressing a little bit today. So, anyway, that yawn is not indicative of putting in any kind of hard work. Although stress is hard work, isn't it? I think stress is pretty much what shortens our lifespans. Hang on, I gotta get all... I hate my laptop. Okay, one down, one to go. Another town, and one more show. No, we're not going to leave it. But we're going to pause it. Pause. Two down. What, probably two more to go? I mean, this is my town, Denver, and this is my show. It's all my fault. So, why do we have to apply the yes rules? Let's apply my rules. Two down, two to go. Another town, and this is my show. Leave it. Pause. All right. Three down, one to go. And you know which one that's going to be. AK-47 Diamonds. The great de-stressor of the day. Be back in one. Yeah, that's starting to help. But, stress. Man, I hate stress. Even women, I hate stress. And for you transgendered and still decidings, I'm sure with you, I'd even hate stress. I don't think there's anything more corrosive to the human experience than stress. Well, I mean, torture is worse, I'm sure, but hang on. I probably should go to round 5, golden rings. Where's the golden goat? That's what we need right now. Some golden goat. Be right back. If a sheep goes bah, then what does a goat do? Isn't that what a goat does? Does a sheep go bah and a goat go bah? City boy, I know nothing. Let's face it, pretty much everything I know about farm animal noises came from either the speak and spell, the wheel you pull, or Baba Black Sheep. Wait, speak and spell? Wasn't that robot thing that spelled word or said words back to you? Like you would spell the word robot, R-O-B-T, and it would say robot, probably without rolling its R, unless you had the Latino version. Pause. And yeah, back then there was only one speak and spell. There weren't like 30 of them, which today there probably are, and that's probably better for the world. But at the time, I'm sure my speak and spell didn't roll its R's. Right? Right. Right. What was I talking about? Stress? Yes. It's not that I'm stressed about the circumstance I'm in, but the stress that it's causing me is the one that I kind of knew was sitting there, but thought, well, I don't really care. And that is changing my phone number over. The one annoying aspect of this is that it's my backup verification for so many of the accounts that I can't remember my fucking passwords to. So, I basically have to get into every single account I've got and either convincingly remember the fucking password for once in my life. Let's assume that's not going to happen. Or 2, convert it to a new number because in 2 or 3 days I will no longer have a T-Mobile number. I'll have an AT&T number, which I already have, but I don't have the fucking phone to put the SIM card in. So stress. And yeah, okay, I could have bought the goddamn $600 Samsung base model phone at AT&T. But I have some pride. And then I could have bought the $900 stupid new iPhone. But like I said, I have some pride. And then I thought, well, I'll just find an easy AT&T phone out there on the secondhand market, which I did. One's coming in the mail. It'll be here in a couple of days. But here I am doing shit at the last minute again, making my life stressful for no reason. Well, there is some reason, but why can't AT&T just have a $199 phone ready to go out the door? Can't make a profit selling Motorola's piece of shit lowest model phone? Really? I mean, why does everything have to be maxing us out? Taking every fucking nickel we brought in the door. Why is there never an opportunity for us to get a good deal? And don't give me Black Friday bullshit. Inferior products and inferior prices. Honestly, do give me that bullshit, because that's about what America offers now and calls a deal. That is vape stress counteractivity. Definitely feeling less stress. Oh, but shit makes you cough. It's one of the reasons I don't like to use it. I mean, we're not talking about weed. We're talking about the vaporizer. Ironically, I understand we're talking about all of the above. So yes, that's why I got 650 on verbal. Oh, there was an E. All of the above. Shit. And then you got your stress going into the secondhand market, where basically I'm just looking for a $100 phone. Well, honestly, I'm looking for a $50 phone. Since those no longer exist, I'm looking at 75 to 150 phones. And the thing is, there's like 4, which are basically all the same. And I'm even willing to go goddamn iPhone this time. And this is just to have a phone so that I can convert my numbers with seamless connection to 2 different phone numbers, so that none of my bank accounts or whatever else that I have to get into with secondary verification, even Apple iPod's statistics tracking or whatever, their dashboard, you have to get a text just to get in to see that shit. How dumb is that? The point is, stress. Needless, stupid stress. And I've basically got 4 offers out on phones that say, can meet tonight, would like to meet tonight. If not tonight, can we meet tomorrow? Yada, yada. And nobody's gotten back to me. And I know here all at once, I'm going to get 3 emails that I'll say, sure, I can meet you in 15 minutes. Sure, I'll meet you within the hour. Sure, I can meet you right now. And I'll be like, God damn, people. Does anybody want to cooperate with me right now? Because I feel like I'm swimming upstream. Better go make number 6 happen, huh? And again, none of it is for my benefit. This is all so that there is confirmation at the highest level that I'm the motherfucker dealing with my email and my phone, so that if the CIA or whomever wants to know what the fuck was happening at what time, well, they can triangulate my ass right here. Because at 8:02 CIA, I was in Denver, Colorado, on Wolf Street. And you know what I was doing? I was getting pissed at you. I'll tell you what, as codependent relationships go, between T-Mobile, or now AT&T, and the CIA / NSA / FBI / local police / everybody else that's watching us. So I guess, haha, AT&T. Yeah, you know me. Watching what I've been doing. All y'all. Why do you do it? What's the interest? Is it predictive advertising? It can't be. This can't just be to sell us cheap shit from China. Man, do I wish I knew what the big game plan is. And if it's social conditioning, no, it's not. It's better than that. I know it is. What is it? What are you up to? What are the inner chambers talking about? What are they playing these games for? Why do they want to track us at this level? What's the point? What's the point? You changing my thoughts? What's the point? Pause. Yeah, I know that sounded like a somewhat psychotic rat. Rant? Not rat. But never, ever underestimate what the CIA is doing. Because whatever they're doing is way worse than what we think. But come on, CIA. I love you like a little brother. I mean, I know I'm not even cool enough to play in your club. I get it. And whatever you are up to, there's justification for it. I'm aware that you didn't evolve from nothingness. Hell, you have some of the sharpest minds in the entire history of this country. This country meaning the collection of people that call its place the United States. Not everybody that came before that. So these people These Ivy Leaguers all end up in your office. So I respect you. At least I respect your mind games. I don't know if I respect your soul. I'm just being honest. I don't respect T-Mobile's soul. They know that. I've told them. Ask them. They'll tell you. Oh, that guy? Yeah, well, thank God he went to AT&T. Fuck. That guy sucked. And, okay, T-Mobile, you want to say I sucked? Fine. We can go down this road. Because you know what? Maybe I do suck. But you know why I suck? Because I demand a little fucking equity in a relationship. I want a little transparency. I'm available to be viewed on the inside and the out. Because I'm not here to hide anything. I'm not here to tell you that this is the deal this month, but next month I'm not going to tell you there's a better deal, because if I tell you, you'll probably want to take it, but if I don't tell you, you'll never know about it. So I'll fucking not tell you. That's who you are, T-Mobile. You're two-faced. You're a son of a bitch. And you think I should just forgive you for fucking making decisions that you knew would be upsetting to me. Well, guess what? Too many of those, and I have some self-respect saying, get the fuck out. So, GTFO I did. Now, with you, CIA, it's a lot different. Because, whoa, sorry, I don't mean to cough in your face, CIA. Okay. Whoa. Shit, man. Well, I hope we're both high on drugs for this one. Because what I want to say to you guys is, you're like that hot tutor who let me fondle her, and then I never forgot the experience from my preteen years. And it's like, what? Why would I think anything other than you're so fucking awesome and authoritative and capable of knowing everything there is to know? You just rule the world, right? You run the fucking show. You're the hot girl, and you know it. But you think you're better than everybody else, right? That's what fucking sucks. And in that mindset, it's so easy to give away your fucking humanity and your soul. Right? You know what I'm talking about, right? So, as much as I so want to get in the back seat of your fucking Lamborghini and reach around and grab those breasts that are riding shotgun next to you, I know that's not my game. I know I'm not an advantage taker. I tried to be one. Well, I really tried. But ultimately, I'm not here for me. I'm here for the rest of us. And I never feel like the CIA looks like it's in it for anybody but itself. Maybe that's the whole theme of America anymore, right? Well, yeah, but what's in it for me? Says the big shot on the hill. I don't know. I don't know if this is the game to be playing. 21st century world feels like a different place. A place where a big shot is just a passé concept, and one who thinks he's standing on top of the hill, well, it's like reality's just waiting to catch up with that motherfucker. Because nobody likes to watch a big shot climb up, stand up, say, look at me, tell me I'm important, when everybody's laughing at them behind their backs. I'm not saying that's what America's become, but for every headline that says civilization in decline, civilization exposes itself, civilization deteriorating rapidly, civilization quickly turning into one big Alabama. Wait, Alabama? No. Mississippi? Who should we blame here? Well, I've taken my blame, and I've taken most of it. But I'm just unwilling to believe there aren't some other underachieving or misguided, misdirected, misadjusted folk who, not because they were trying, maybe because they just didn't know to try differently. By default is how a lot of life happens. So sitting there thinking, not even really sure what happened that got me here, is valid as fuck. It's as valid as the word valid. If you were to fuck the word valid, that's how valid that would be. If you could fuck the word valid, I'd like to know how you did it. And not some weird thing where you wrote valid and ice cream on a pie and then fucked it. That doesn't count. The word valid, you'd have to be in some sort of hypnotic trance. Out there where language is a physical... What am I talking about, Kitty? See what happens when you come up to me? I get all off track. CIA. Do you have a soul? That's takeaway number 1. Takeaway number 2. America. Do you have a soul? Takeaway number 3. Kitty. You don't have a soul. Oh, you do. Kitty has a soul. I mean, Phoebe obviously has a soul. But so does Kitty. Now, what Kitty's role in training my soul in ways of mystical insight that I cannot ever come to some level of appreciation for? I do not know. She gives me enough love that I know we're cool. I know we're there. I know we're compatriots in the journey that is this galactic silliness. But man, God, why should it be so goddamn harsh? All right, now I'm just here complaining about my cat like this is some sort of psychotherapy session. And I don't even really think about my cat this much. She just happens to always be around when I'm recording lately, so I think she wants to be on the podcast. Podcast? Nope, not a podcast. She wants to be on. Well, she wants to be on catnip, but we don't have any right now, so no. She probably just wants some food. This one's deteriorating so fast, I gotta stop here. But while I'm stopping, can I give you one food for thought thing as we go? I was talking about how I am so effusive with my comments of congratulatory nature, my complimentary, look what you have done well, sort of injections into the universe have always been, in my own opinion, a little gratuitous. But the gratuitous nature of the failing to just address people's obvious fall down weakness is worse, I think. I don't really know. If somebody comes in with something that's clearly self-indulgently toned and sloppy in its citation work and fails to address the core issue at hand, instead of just saying something as blunt as that, I'll likely say something like, well, I think we're going to want to revisit some of the data, make sure that we've got all that lined up. There might be some calculation errors in here that got overlooked. I think the tone, though aggressive and making a point, might be overly aggressive, and thus might not make its point as effectively. So maybe we could oversee the tone in a different light and see if maybe some more persuasive elements can emerge. And lastly, I think at some point, as we do that analysis, we'd want to look at the base question, am I an idiot? And see if we addressed it. Because I'm not actually sure if in this thesis here, we've gotten to that point. But those are just some thoughts I had right here, whiteboard and stuff. Anybody else have anything to think? Anybody else have anything to think? I mean, God, I hope somebody else has something to think. But then, if this is all a simulation and it's all for me, I guess I'm okay if I'm the only one thinking.